What's going on, YouTube? I got a good one, man. It's a little long, but it's a good one, man. CEO Rick, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about it, but he runs his content good. They reacted to Nick Cannon and Damon Dash interview. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and hit that like for me. Let's get it in.
And Clubhouse Shenanigans, Clubhouse Shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse Shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube. Man.
Wait, what? Talking about as a fan outside looking in, and that's why I had Dame in front of me. I was like, "How old was she when y'all was in the studio? Like, was anything going on?" And if he would have just said no, I think he was like, "Oh, I see what you doing. Oh, you funny." Like he was playing it up, but I'm just like, there's probably 5, 10 other artists and females that are around that were teenagers. That's why I said there's cats now that the reason why ain't nobody speaking up because everybody been condoning this bullshit in hip hop and film and television and sports. There's young teenage girls around grown ass fucking men all the time.
Yeah.
Quote me. Like I see, and it has to stop.
I agree.
Like I don't care if you're a billionaire now. I don't care if you married now. Like if we gonna call out everybody we calling out, then everybody got to come to the table. If you fucked a 15-year-old, I don't care who you are, you gotta.
Well, remember Tiger was with Kylie when she was a teenager.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if you fucking 15-year-olds and you a grown ass man, there's something fucking wrong with you.
Let's just say Kylie wasn't 15 years old. I'm not trying to get any more lawyer letters here.
I don't know, but I'm just saying individuals. I didn't say anybody's name because these lawyers be calling me every day. But if you're a grown ass fucking man and you're fucking a 15-year-old, you're sick.
Right. Well, after the interview with Dame, 50 Cent, you know,
he commented as he does.
Said say you're trying to get Jay jammed up.
I didn't even. I just asked the question. My thing, and I was just because Dame was sitting there acting like he was holier than thou, and I was like, "Yo, if we gonna sit here and throw these stones in this glass house, like, we can't do that. Like, again, it's not our job to just start canceling motherfuckers because we cancel everybody, everybody's canceled. That was the point I was making at that stage, and that was even before I had even knew all of the other sick shit that R. Kelly was doing. I was just asking a question, and we were talking about being solid. That was the whole thing, and I was like, well, if you wasn't fucking with him, I know you had to see some other shit. Where was your solid line? Where was you? All right, I'll roll with that, but I won't roll with that. That's all I was acting. This selective outrage that we all have that, oh, fuck him, but not fuck him. Or like, that's all I was saying. So then when Fifth commented, I was like, nigga, let's talk about it. Like in the comments, I was like, to me, solid recognize solid, suckers recognize suckers. Like that's kind of what I said back. Like if you fucking 15-year-old girls, that's some fuck shit. Like it shouldn't happen. And that's I ain't John Legend, but I'm just calling it how I see it. I'm here to give my opinion. Any grown ass man that's fucking with a little teenage girl is wrong.
Man, so that's Nick Cannon giving a recap of the Cannon's class with Vlad. Vlad brings up the question, of course, and Nick Cannon makes a strong stance that shit was happening a lot.
I always said that, Reek. I said, yo, Jay-Z and the nigga Dame had Aaliyah, nigga.
Yo, Wack, this is crazy.
And so that make you Dame a fuck nigga because your man had the bitch first.
Oh God.
Like I always said all that. I'm like, come on, bro. Nigga, you just mad. You mad cause what that was, but nigga, you ain't know better.
Man.
You know Jay-Z had her first, right?
Yeah, he had Foxy Brown too.
How old was
Damn,
Foxy?
bro.
Foxy was 16.
Oh,
How old was
Yeah.
Aaliyah?
And New York is
15.
17.
Fifth? Nah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nick Cannon,
That's why I tripped off Dame's fake outrage. I'm like, bro, like, nigga, the whole Rockefeller had that. Like, what, nigga, what's going on?
man. And it's bad because the way Dame's reaction, the audio you finna hear, Wack, is bad because Dame acted real irritated about it. Like he had like Nick Cannon just said, if he would have just said no, it just would have been that.
He not gonna say no, cause the nigga know what it is. And I think the nigga R. Kelly gonna use Jay-Z as a get out of jail card. Personally, we gonna see.
Man, how many times
Shit.
have you been to a studio, Wack, in your time and seen somebody there that looked way too young to be up in that goddamn studio? Where you like, man, I'm up out of here.
Now the only ones that look underage with us, it be our kids. Well, you been to our studio, you know we
Yeah, hell yeah.
even game session.
Yeah,
And then
hell yeah.
even with them, they gotta leave at midnight. They gotta get out of there. Even our own kids, but nah, I have been in Miami, especially in Miami. I didn't went in there and looked and like, yeah, I get up out. You right, I get the fuck up out of there. Cause I don't know if a nigga, if her daddy or big brother or uncle gonna be there found out. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
come through there tripping. So let me remove myself. I don't know who doing what or what's going what. You done heard me a gang of times. First thing on my mouth, hey, how old are you? Where your ID at? Quick.
Oh, me, I done heard you say it.
Yeah, I don't play that shit. Quick.
Oh
That's
God.
how I met Love's daughter. Love's daughter looked like she about 16. I'm like, yo, she like, you know my mama. I'm like, I don't know your mama. She like, yes, you do. While she showing her my eyes, she's like, my mama is Lovely. Lovely from Clubhouse? Yeah, I called Lovely immediately. Hey, your daughter, yeah, how old is she? Oh, okay, she over here. Yeah, rap, wax, she rap. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't play that shit.
Real
Oh,
quick,
Nah,
Hard Wack ain't playing none of that shit.
the
nah,
first
hell no.
the first time I heard anything really about it was when Reggie Wright was talking about Corrupt and the Dog Pound back in the day and Suge
Yeah,
and the
he fucked
lawsuit.
a
Oh
13,
yeah, yeah,
14
yeah.
year old.
Yep. Corrupt was the first one,
Yeah,
huh?
first time I heard that. But remember, Brack, we was listening to rap lyrics, hearing people talking about, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff to kids. Remember, we had certain rap lyrics, certain rappers
That
that
Biggie
said
shit that
stuff.
had came out. Remember that Biggie lyric that came out, and they were like, "What the fuck?" And then we started questioning that shit.
Yeah, so Nick Cannon. This is the part that confuses me with Nick Cannon. Why does he instead of just biting his tongue because he knows that, you know what I'm saying, he has certain things that's deals and shit, just like when he said the stuff about a certain community, and you know what I'm saying, he said, hey, you know, I didn't mean it like that, yada yada yada. It seems like Nick Cannon is as good as he appears. He will touch conversations that are pretty, you know what I'm saying, pretty taboo. He talks about stuff that's pretty taboo. Like, out of all the people to ask Dame this, look, Dame done went to the Breakfast Club. He done went to a whole bunch of platforms. It took Nick Cannon to sit down with him. And what did Nick Cannon say? He said, if I don't agree, man, with a smile on his face, if I don't agree, I don't agree. He says, you know, I ask what I want to ask. You know what I'm saying? It's like Nick Cannon don't give a fuck about uh going against the grain. As much deals and as much business he has within the entertainment industry, he doesn't mind going against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him because a lot of people would not want to talk about that type of shit, right? You know what I'm saying? You hear Wack ask questions too. You know Wack don't bite his tongue either. We seen him when he was with Hassan Campbell. He asked the question, man, what Africa Bambaataa? Most people not gonna ask Hassan no question about no fucking Africa Bambaataa. Man, why you didn't do
That
that?
off limits. That's off. That's
It's off limits.
off limits.
You
Hey.
put Wack in front of these people, he gonna ask them questions. You put Nick Cannon in front of these people, they're gonna ask those questions. They apparently just don't give a fuck. They're gonna ask the question regardless. They don't care what type of backlash they may get behind it. The question's gonna get asked. So this next audio you finna hear right now is Nick Cannon asking Dame Dash about Foxy Brown's age and her being at the Rockefeller Studios. Josh, go in and spin it.
We moving on. Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got shit to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. And now I don't even want to remember nothing about that. Totally separate, but semi-related. And it just goes back early on.
At what age was Foxy Brown signed?
I don't fucking know. I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
Yeah, but that's.
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know
Stop
you.
putting
I'm
me in
just
that.
asking a
You keep asking
question.
because I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody.
You the boss.
I wasn't. Oh, now I'm the boss.
I've always given you the credit as a
What I'm
boss.
saying is, bro, I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I'm just asking.
What do I got to do with Foxy Brown?
That's why I said it's a whole separate related question, Dave.
What do I have to do with Foxy Brown?
Because the first time I ever heard of Foxy Brown,
Now, Dame got something to do with it? Don't beat around the bush. Say what you want to say.
I'm just
What do you mean by that question?
I was just asking.
What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating. I just asked the question. I just wanted to know. Kenyatta. I'm just asking.
Why you bring it up? What happened with Foxy Brown? I don't know. What were you saying?
I'm not. I'm asking the question. I'm just asking a question.
All right, you bringing up something, but it ain't to me.
I'm just asking a question.
I don't know. My name is Cousin Bennett, and I ain't in it.
Oh, now you ain't in it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
I promise you, I
thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
Did I sign her? It sounds like you.
All I'm saying is in this industry, when we live in these glass houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Don't ask me his questions, bro. I'm not taking it. I didn't even think about Foxy Brown. I'm like, why you asking me about Foxy Brown? You playing.
I was asking questions.
So y'all hear that audio? Does Dame Dash seem uncomfortable about being asked about young Foxy Brown at the Rockefeller Studios?
Hell yeah, you
Hell
heard
yeah,
what
he
he
hear this
said? Ask Jay.
motherfucker.
So you can clearly hear that it's a conversation that he feels. What did he say? He said, y'all want to ask Jay that. That question's for Jay. Stop asking me questions about what Jay was doing. But you heard what Wack just said, nigga. If you was there, you was around the shit, nigga, you're condoning this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you hear the question come about, give you some context. Foxy Brown, she was underage when she was over there. And it's always been reported that Jay-Z had a relationship with Foxy Brown. You know what I'm saying? This is before Corrupt and Foxy Brown was together. Because y'all do know Corrupt was dealing with Foxy Brown, right? Y'all at least know
Yep,
that?
hell yeah, Crow Snatch.
DMX too.
Oh shit.
DMX had her too?
That's why when the shooting happened out here at Corrupt Studio, they thought it was DMX and some niggas on some motorcycles pulled up with some choppers and got down.
Damn.
Yeah. So they thought it was some Rough Rider shit. Cause niggas pulled up with the bikes, niggas sitting backwards with the chopper. Other nigga dropped, caged the spot up. You didn't
God.
know that?
Nah, I ain't never heard that. I
So
didn't
far I
know.
wrote.
I ain't never
Yeah.
heard
I didn't.
that either.
They thought it was them, but it wasn't. It wasn't them. It was the essays in that neighborhood who told them niggas, you niggas didn't do what the fuck you was supposed to do. Get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody died that night too. A real notable person died that night. That's tied to another real notable person.
Damn.
Some big politics shit right there.
Hell
Well,
yeah. And,
hey,
and
you can
Foxy
Google that
Brown.
shit. Google corrupt studio shooting. Man dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you pull it up.
Yeah, no, that's all bad. So Wack, let me ask you a question. Do you think it was fair for Nick Cannon to ask Dame that question, knowing that Jay was the one that was dealing with Foxy Brown?
He
But
said you the boss, nigga. Like, but see, that nigga, the fact that he didn't answer it, gave you your answer.
yeah, him saying I don't know.
Black people love to answer a question to prove you wrong.
You right. For him to say, man, I don't know nothing about her. Like you asking me, I never paid attention to her.
He
That's
made
not
it
my
seem like she
business.
wasn't nothing. Like she was small time fry. Like I don't give a fuck about her. But he was just trying to play it down. He was just trying to play that down. Like man, that shit's crazy. He
But
just
Yeah,
for
lost.
him to
black
not
people
fuck with
love to
Jay-Z,
answer the question,
Yeah.
bro, to prove you wrong. They just don't want to answer a question when they know they wrong.
yeah, that is strange.
I
And
think I think DMX did corrupt in up in here, party up in here. He did one of them songs.
You right.
Yeah, he did. I'm telling you, it was going on there.
damn,
Nigga, Keith Murray said he had something to do with that shit too. He spoke on that shit. The crazy nigga Keith.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, nah, that shit is disturbing, man. Shout out to Young Magnificent. We got Young Magnificent in the building. Um, yeah, man, no, that's disturbing. And this next audio, it gets a little bit more weird for Dame Dash. The question comes up about Aaliyah and R. Kelly. So the next audio you're gonna hear is this is gonna be the first time you hear his actual feelings towards R. Kelly. And you remember R. Kelly and Jay-Z had a tour called the what was it? The where
Best of both
Jay-Z's
worlds.
people Best of Both Worlds
That's
tour,
the
yeah.
both worlds.
And R. Kelly got pepper sprayed in the face, and then the tour was over. It was some static during that tour. You know what I'm saying? That it didn't even continue to happen. It was over with. Um, A-Rod, go ahead and spin that audio.
That relationships are more important than money.
No,
It's not real.
relationship should be based not on money. It should be based on that person being solid. Look at the situation now. Look at R. Kelly.
Unfortunately, I worked with him.
Everybody was looking the other way, right?
But y'all worked.
No, not y'all.
Not you.
All right, so don't put me in
Within
that.
Rockefeller.
Don't put me in that. No. Ain't no Rockefeller on that.
Ain't the Not Guilty song with Jay and R. Kelly? They singing, I ain't do
Right.
it. Like,
I'm
Not
in it.
Guilty.
I'm with Kels in
That's
that.
on that. Just because you ain't in the video, I got you
Bro,
was
I
on
didn't
the
get
set.
you don't understand something. I remember having a conversation with Aaliyah, and I was like, yo, tell me what happened. And she was like, she just couldn't. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I just left it at that. And she said, leave it alone. So what you think I felt? I'm human, bro. But
Right.
I had to look the other way.
Right.
All these years. So publicly, that man did a record with that nigga that raped my girl, that he liked as well. Right?
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
But no one
You just
said
took
nothing.
it. So will we say that was some of the beginning of just y'all not seeing eye to eye on last week the nigga was the king of
Not to
R&B
me.
and we was praising him and
No, I wasn't.
they had this conversation. Everybody who's denouncing this nigga now called him the king of R&B last week.
You never see me with this dude.
Right.
What you talking about? Like, cause he with him, I'm with him. You don't see no picture of me with him. Even down to that Fiesta stupid shit everybody talking about. I
Right.
wasn't in no scene with homie.
Right.
I was like, yo, I'm not getting no scene with homie. Period. You don't see it. Y'all looking for it. You never find it. Don't ever put that shit on me. I find it offensive.
I understand.
You fucking in with my character like that. I've never fucked with dude. And because my girl said leave it alone, I left it alone.
Right.
So I can't bring no awareness to it. I can't do nothing.
Right.
I just gotta wear it.
Right.
So if I don't agree with somebody I'm working with is doing, I can't publicly out my man.
Right.
But really, how's he my man if he's still doing that?
If he's still doing
But
that.
then if I do that, I fuck up Beans money, Cam money, Kanye money, everybody money. So now what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna just say, look, I'm gonna take a silent protest.
And now the entire world feels the same way that you feel. And is it one of those things where you looking like I've been trying to tell y'all? At what age was Foxy Brown signed?
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
But that's
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know
Stop
you
putting
didn't.
me
I'm
in
just
that.
asking a
You keep asking
question.
because I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody. I don't know
You the
nothing about
boss.
that. Yo, don't beat around the bush. Say what you want
I'm
to say.
just
What do you
asking.
mean by that question?
I was just asking.
What are you insinuating?
I'm
when
not
you ask me about
insinuating. I just
Foxy
asked the
Brown?
question.
I
I thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds like you.
All I'm
it
saying
sounds
is
like
in
you
this
got
industry,
some-
when we live
it
in these
seems like
glass
you got.
houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got shit to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. You playing?
You my man.
I know not with me. But you playing. When you say that Foxy was 16 when she got signed, why did you say that just now?
When I first was introduced to who Foxy was, I thought there was something between Foxy and Jay.
Oh, you asked Jay. But that's the question you're trying to ask me.
But
You're
say-
a funny cat. I ain't know. I forgot you was that funny.
So, give you some context of what's going on. If y'all heard what he said, I don't got nothing to say about dude. Dude raped. He said he raped. R. Kelly raped Aaliyah. Did y'all peep that in the beginning of the audio? Said he raped her. And he said, my girl told me to chill, so I ain't gonna speak on him. Meaning Aaliyah told Dame Dash to chill. She did not want Dame to go at R. Kelly as they got older, right? Don't bring it up. You know what I'm saying? No back and forth. Now here goes the context. Aaliyah was 15 years old when she dropped that song, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. This is in May 24th, 1994. The Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt album, which is his first album, was released June 25th, 1996. Right? Jay-Z was already in the industry prior to Reasonable Doubt. If you guys know who Jaz-O is, everyone know who Jaz-O is?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. So Jay has been in the industry before reasonable doubt. Because one may say, well, 2 years later, okay, 16, 17, maybe she was 18 when she first got in contact with Jay-Z and Data. Maybe she was already grown. Them brothers was already in the industry. So Aaliyah being 15 when she drops that song, and then Dame Dash being real adamant that he don't fuck with dude, he don't want to be associated with dude. It makes you think, what was the real static during the Best of Both Worlds tour? Because at that point, they're grown, right?
Reed,
But it was some,
Aaliyah
yeah.
screamed out R. Kelly name when Dame Dash was hitting.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's crazy.
God damn.
Wow.
Hey,
That'll make
Dame
any
Dash,
man hate you for no reason.
man, he said how to do it.
Rockefeller, Rockefeller, Rockefeller. Oh, Robert!
Oh my god. Clip it. Clip it.
That's all bad. That's all bad.
Dame should just tell the truth, bro. But that ain't R. Kelly's fault. You know that he left muscle memory up in that these things. That ain't, shit, my nigga. That's maybe what she had to think about, ladies. Y'all know y'all be thinking about other shit when other shit ain't what it is. This nigga taking care of me, looking out for the kids, but the nigga before he was hit this thing right, the way he hit it ain't right because for whatever reason. So I got to think about that so I can get off doing this. Y'all know what's going on.
Damn.
Yo, Reek, you don't remember the little trick I told you to
All,
do?
all that friction, all that funk over an underage girl.
That's wild.
So this shit been going on. That shit
These niggas
crazy as
tripping over
hell.
Barbie dolls. Tripping.
Hey, there you go, right there.
Tripping over Barbie dolls. Come on, Ken. Come
now,
on, Ken.
now, all jokes aside, do y'all feel like Dame Dash was being attacked? Do you feel like Nick Cannon was pressing him a little too hard about shit that Dame Dash said, you fucking with my character right now, Nick? Like, what are
Nick
you doing?
Cannon asking the questions we want to hear answers to,
Exactly.
bro.
Those are what we want to hear. We want to hear all that
Exactly.
shit. I want to hear everything that's going
See,
on.
Nick don't give a fuck if Dame Dash will never talk to him again. The rest, everybody else, they're like regular podcast people. So they're like, I might need to do something with Dame, or Dame could block my business or some shit. Can't none of that happen with Nick. So Nick don't give a fuck. He gonna ask what he wanna ask.
Yeah, but can someone ask you questions about Blueface and Krishan? Like, oh well, shit, that's your artist. Can they really ask you those questions?
If you got the heart enough to ask it, ask it. If you's a coward, then you ain't gonna ask it.
So even if you don't have the answers, fuck it.
Yeah, all I'm gonna tell you is shit. I don't know. I'm gonna answer the shit. I mean, shit. If you nigga, you got the heart to ask it, Nick got the heart to ask questions that other niggas was scared to ask, bro.
Yeah,
That's it.
he did it with a smile on his face.
Think if that nigga Dane would have been sitting in front of me, I wouldn't have asked him. Shit. Like nigga.
Dame, we got a lot of respect for Dame in the industry as far as business. We see that he
Yeah.
did a lot of good business over the years. He promoted the shit out of Rockefeller. He put a lot of people in position as far as movies and clothing and merchandise and things like that. We don't take that away from Dame, but we do question why Dame is so offensive when it comes to these conversations about Foxy Brown, young Foxy Brown, and young Aaliyah. It does seem a little strange because who knew that Jay Z had Aaliyah first and then Dame Dash was engaged to her later on before she passed? L3. Like, who knew that Jay Z had that first?
I'm just saying, either way I look at it, Dame is wrong, bro. He ain't supposed to be fucking with Aaliyah after death. You know what I'm saying? See, all
Now,
that shit contributed to Jay-Z build up of getting the fuck away from him anyway.
so, from my calculations, doing the math and her passing in 2003, now tell me if this sounds weird. Dame Dash was like a big brother to Aaliyah when she was underage, right? But when she became of age, he started to deal with her. That's the timeline that I've calculated. And that's the unbiased timeline. I don't have any proof that he dealt with her when she was underage, but I do have proof that he was around her when she was underage, and he was like a big brother to Aaliyah. Is it weird, ladies and
Who was
gentlemen,
like
if a person
a Dame?
knows someone underage and then when she becomes 18 or 19, they start to deal
Y'all
with
better
her?
answer this right, cause boy, I'm gonna call y'all hypocrites.
Yep.
Cause just the other
Predatory.
day, you know what y'all was pumping.
So y'all heard the question. Is it weird for someone to deal with to know someone when they're underage, but when they become of age, start to date them?
Yep.
You was a big brother to her when she was 15, 16, 17, but when she turned 18, 19, you started to deal with her. Is that weird or is that not weird? She's of age now and shit, you know,
Nigga, that's
you're not big
weird.
brother
He
no
was.
more.
It seemed like they was grooming him. If it's like that, that's weird as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
That's
they
Predatory.
was.
exactly
Sorry to
what
say
it
it.
Predatory.
is, bro. They were grooming her, bro.
Grooming? No, 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 no. What if he said they said he was like a big brother to Aaliyah,
Yeah, she was
meaning
already
That's
like
groomed.
far as
what's that mean to you though?
big brother, like taking her to certain studio sessions, trying to get her with certain features.
Looking out for our
Sit on
best
my lap, little
interests.
girl.
Little girl, doesn't her
But
dad do that for her, not another guy?
well,
There's
we
paper.
well
He's
we don't
supposed
know
to be looking out
we
for our
don't know
best
Aaliyah's
interests.
parents and we don't know what they were. You know what I'm saying? But we know that Dame looked at her like a little sis, but then eventually started
So how
dealing
did
with her.
he look
So,
at her when he got her naked?
oh man,
There
wow.
you go. Let's
Yo,
That was a good ass question.
Well,
Hey,
clearly,
you
Wack,
think
he didn't
Dame
look
looked
at her
at her
like
like a
little
little
sis no
sis?
more. She wasn't little sis no more then.
So
But I think
you
it's
look at
weird
your
for a
sister.
person to
Damn.
have seen the kid grow up and then you start fucking with her when she grown. I think
Reek, I
that's
hope
weird.
you hearing what you saying, bro.
Yeah, you heard what I just said. I think that's hella weird to
It's
see
pretty
her
sick.
as a child growing up and then you start dealing with her when she grows.
Let's
That's
take
weird.
it a step further, Reek. With no disrespect, nothing towards. This is not body shaming, but does not act like she wasn't built like a little girl even at her time of demise, bro.
True,
That's just, nigga, what you on, Dame?
true.
It ain't like she picked up 7 pounds or 17 pounds. So,
Yeah, she was always real light.
very, very small.
True. Think think about it. You think about your homeboy that got a little sister and that's always been a little sister, and then you run into her as an adult and she 21. Would you fuck your homie little sister now? You remember her at 13, 14, 15. You was already 21, 22. Now you run into her at 21. You 36, 37, and she on you in the club. Aren't you still gonna look at her as, oh,
At
that's my homie little
28
sister?
and I'm 30 and I'm 41 and I'm single, she gonna get
She
hit.
getting knocked back. I ain't gonna because you weren't
That's the
grooming her.
difference
You
right
weren't
there,
grooming
though,
her.
Rick.
Yeah,
Yeah, you weren't.
Hey,
that's
That's
I ain't
different.
different.
That's
well
different.
shit. I ain't seen you in 13 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said he ain't seen.
I don't even know you. At 28 and I'm 41 and I'm single, you gonna get hit. You get hit with a Mack truck, long nose Peterbilt.
Yo. That's a
He
fact. I
ain't
can't.
say ain't no
That's a
Mike
fact.
Stewart.
I can't even lie because I ain't seen you in 13 years. I'm like, damn, you looking right off the top. You bad. Like I'm trying to holler right there.
Hey,
I'm
so
ready. I'm in.
And then you didn't
look,
treat her like your little sister neither. She was just your friend's sister. You wasn't
yeah,
treating
that's
her like
it.
your sister.
But Dame, like for real, Leah was real little and figure, bro. So you know, his mind when Jay-Z had her, he was already on that.
Damn.
Think
Definitely.
about it. Nigga, you think Jay-Z took kindly to that shit? Come on, bro. 48 laws of power, never outshine the master. You just a nigga he put in that spot. Nigga, you wasn't running nothing, he was. You lost one. You made one hole, make another hole. He couldn't. Just keep it real.
And the one
Nigga,
thing,
you
Davey,
think I would ever in life deal with any of my artists' situations after them? Crazy the motherfucker, bro. Especially a high profile one, like that's crazy.
funny playing with a nigga's female because you don't know how that nigga really feel about her.
That's what I'm
You
saying,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? He could be ready to go to the end of the world or back. He may not be saying it or expressing it, but shit, that nigga could be plotting on you in the inside just because you fucking with his old work.
And he did. Got rid of that nigga. As soon as them white folks came to him said, we got this, but he gotta go.
Yeah, he got his
He
ass
got
out of there.
Got him right up out of there.